What's going on, comic book community? Long Box Love Affair here with a CGC unboxing. These books have been at CGC since April 2022. So now it is January 2023. They've been stored at CGC. I consider CGC a storing vault, given sometimes that things take so much longer. I have magazine books there, TMNT books, that have been there for over a year now. So that is frustrating, but I'm glad that these books are back in my possession, so the backlog is starting to ease up a little bit. Now, if they could only get those magazines done for me, that would be nice. But so these are older books. I had to send them economy. I think in the future, if I send anything that's older, that is more the economy tier, the non-modern books, I'm gonna fast track it because it just takes too friggin' long to get this stuff back. So let's get into this box and see what kind of goodies I have. All right, I have not peeked at the grades. I can't even remember what books these are, so this is gonna be a little bit like Christmas. There's 6 books here, so let's see what came. Oh, yes. This is the Marvel premiere, the first Legion of Monsters book. I bought this at an estate sale for probably about $8 total. Let's see the grade. 5.5, all right, not bad. Really nice looking book. Love that Ghost Rider. Is that Budinsky? No, it's not. Nick Cardy did the cover. So this is the Legion of Monsters, which is Morbius, Ghost Rider, Werewolf by Night, and Man-Thing appearance. This book has been hot, then it's cooled off. It's been hot, it's cooled off. It's been at CGC for like 8 months. So it's been there for the whole time. So I don't know what I'll do with this book. I'll probably hold on to it for a bit. I think I really am enjoying the older books in my collection. I am changing my collecting habits a little bit, and I'll talk more about that another day. But I think this is a good one to hold on for the time being. Next book is... Okay, so we all know what happened with Moon Knight. Everyone was super anticipating this, and then it cooled off completely. This is another estate sale book. So this a lot of these books are going to be from that estate sale. And since they're older books, I probably paid around $6 to $8 each for them. So still not too bad. It's a newsstand, but it's an older book, so that most of them were. So this is an early Moon Knight appearance. Let's see the grade. 6.0. So I don't know the value of that. I will look that up. I'm not in the mood to look it up right now, to be quite honest. But Jack Kirby and L. Milgram cover. Oh, that's fun. But a Moon Knight appearance here, really just a okay book. I probably didn't need to send this in, but I sent the precursor one in, so that is in here. I know that for a fact. So 6.0, it's fine. It's fine. I have such little investment in it. It was more expensive to grade this book than it was to actually buy it. All right, Marvel Premiere 28. This is a cool Moon Knight cover, early Moon Knight. I'd have to see where it falls in the sequence. Is it the second appearance of Moon Knight? Maybe close to it, if not. Let's see the grade. 6.0. Okay, so I got a 6.0 pair for both of those. It came from the same collection, so whoever owned it kept the same care of those comics. It's the first solo Moon Knight, that's for certain. So I was excited to get this. In the collection, when I was looking, I thought there might have been a Werewolf by Night 32. There wasn't. I found 33 and some other ones, but not the 32. So this is a cool one. All right, so this haul is a horror movie comic book haul. So Werewolf by Night, the Marvel Spotlight number, is it 2? 3? 2. First Werewolf by Night. Yes, definitely bought this at that estate sale for $8. Really cool evolution cover of Jack getting his werewolf on. Let's see the grade. 7.0. Hey, we're going up. I like those odds. So really cool book to have slabbed, and kind of a nice different comic book cover because it's almost laid out like a comic page. So pretty happy about that, and it's white pages. That's pretty cool. Werewolf by Night, if they ever do anything with it, they had the Disney Plus special, so we'll see if they add those characters into Marvel canon. I can guarantee they won't be an Ant-Man. Werewolf by Night number 1. I bought this at on a fluke when my comic store in the beginning days of the pandemic, they had an Instagram sale, an Instagram live sale, and you had to watch and you could comment in the boxes if you wanted it or not. They did this a couple times and then they stopped. But I bought this for maybe about $50 or $60. So a little bit higher price than the other ones from the estate sale, but it was an issue number 1. Didn't know much about Werewolf by Night at the time because this is 2020. It wasn't part of my collecting habit at the time. I thought, hey, it's a number 1, I'll pick it up. I'm glad I did. So what did I get? A 4.0. Woo. Yeah, it has a lot of spine creases. I forgot, what these all what the condition was like. Off-white to white pages, so that's not bad. It continues the story from Marvel Spotlight number 4. So it's Werewolf by Night in his own solo story. Last but not least is this Conan the Barbarian 25. Yep, or 24, I'm sorry. I love this cover. I was a big Barry Windsor Smith fan in the 90s, and then I loved his X-Men books, and he did some other ones, and then he did Rune from Malibu when Ultraverse was going on, and for those of you that remember that flop. But Rune was a cool character, and so I read that. And so I have Conan number 1. I bought this one. I thought it was really nice condition. I got it pressed and everything. It came back to me, and somehow it got damaged. It got cut into either when I was opening the box or something happened in transit. So this one got damaged. So I'm not expecting a high grade on this. I do think there's a cut in it. It got a little more mangled than I thought, but it was pressed really nicely. It was in really great condition right beforehand. So I was like, I'm gonna send it and see what we get. And what did I get? 6.5. Okay. I don't hate that. I don't hate that grade. I do want to see the grader's notes just to see how they classified it. Because where did the cut happen? The cut happened along the spine. And it's not too serious, but it was enough for me to think that really dinged the book. So a 6.5, if it didn't have that cut, this would be much higher grade. Yeah, so it's somewhere around the spine here, but you really can't tell from the slab. It looks beautiful. I love BWS artwork. And this cover, I think, really exemplifies his style. The earlier Conan books, I didn't really think so, but if you've read Uncanny X-Men 205 with Wolverine on the cover, and it has Lady Deathstrike in it, that was a seminal issue in the 90s, or late 80s, but I read it in the 90s. So that is true Barry Windsor Smith artwork. So very excited to have this slabbed. I'll probably hold on to this one. The other ones I may or may not sell. I have to debate, but I'll hold on to them for the time being. So these are good books. I'm trying to get comfortable with not keeping everything. So that's why I'm talking about selling things. I put things on eBay. I'm renewing that energy. I just sold a whole lot of Invincible comics this past week and sent those off. So I appreciate everyone who's checked out those sales. It's really a great thing. So I'm trying to put keys up there. I'm trying to put affordable books, fillers, as well as varying covers and all sorts of things from my collection to make room and to add to the savings for different bigger books that I might have on my mind. So, but yeah, some of these I do want to keep. I want to keep them all, but that's not reasonable given the space I have and given finances. Want to make the hobby pay for itself. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing, and yeah, stay tuned for more videos. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thanks for everyone who has, and I'll see you soon. All right, bye-bye.